be doing. We're here for the USA Grand Prix. If you did miss the last episode, the Japanese Grand Prix, it was a good little race we had, especially with Sergio Perez. And I'm sorry for the delay for uploads. It's just my Wi-Fi's been playing up, and I've just been busy with college and getting things done, and I've had other things on my mind. So yeah, we should be back with the normal uploads as per usual. But without further ado, let's go to practice one here for the USA Grand Prix. And be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, to receive more F1 2017 career mode content. Of course, F1 2018, if you didn't know, I might make a video on this as well. There's an F1 2018 mobile game that's been released. If you don't, I will leave it in the description after the stream. But coming back to the to this, we did get it in the last episode, but we will have to repurchase it. But that's it with the R&D tree. We have to wait now until the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and as well, I need to change my engine, and we will get a penalty at the end of the race. Without further ado, let's go to practice one.
Here we are at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas, USA, for the start of what is sure to be another exciting race weekend. Welcome then to all our viewers, and of course to Anthony Davidson as well. Now, Ant, I wanted to ask you, obviously there's a lot of hard work involved in these sessions, a lot of simulations as well. Is this something the drivers enjoy, or is it just a routine that becomes a chore?
There's nothing routine about driving a Formula 1 car, I can tell you that. 4G through the corners, it's hard to ignore those forces acting on your body. It's lap after lap, it's a real privilege. Although I must say, if you're having a day where you can't get the car to do what you want, and it's generally underperforming, then it's a lot harder to stay motivated. But never a chore, no. Even if you're having a tough start to the weekend, at this point you know that if you work hard at it, there's still an opportunity to turn things around.
So here we go then for the start of practice one. It's looking like it's going to be dry for the entire session, which is good. So, what is on that camera? So I'm just going to be quiet just for this little bit. And I've missed the apex for turn 1. That's great. Let's try that again. Attempt number 2. I think I just missed just the apex there. Right, let's brake back here. Turn in, third gear. There we go, job done. Let's get the rest from. This is the first time I've just jumped onto F1, so I will be a little bit weak at the moment, if you can say that. But down the DRS straight. I am using a controller, if you can hear the clicking. That is, I'm not clicking, but you know. Normally slide around through that left-hander. That was the downforce working there pretty good. Always easy to corner cut that left-hander. Okay, so you have to go around again. That was great. Right. And now we got Bottas on our lap. I'm really going to push it through this little last section. That was my fault. Let's fast forward that a little bit. Bottas needs to get out my way from my lap. He's really starting to bug me. But then again, I am getting a slipstream off him, so it's a win-win really. Vettel on provisional pole and a set of super soft tyres. Bottas, why are you parking on the apex? This is what Codemasters need to sort out. When you're in a flying lap, the AI do not move as quick, and then that happens. They just don't move out your way. That just frustrates you because you're not getting the maximum points. It's the same if you're on a short qualifying around Monaco. It's just so frustrating. There we go, we did get that. Right, now we need to get done the tyre management test and the other one. The race strategy and the qualifying pace. Hopefully I'm not too loud as well in the game chat. Just get so much more grip coming through these corners. It's unbelievable. Yeah, this is not a great lap, is it? I'm actually going to retry that. That was a decent-ish exit. Oh, turn one. There we go, and back into the green on the straight. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I didn't even cut that much curb. Just fighting with the tyres. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. Because I can't seem to win. And the tyres haven't got much time. It's 17 minutes on the clock till practice 1 ends, and then we'll advance qualifying. I mean, there's nothing in terms of resource points, so. MG UK is looking a bit down as well. 48%. I don't think we're on our 4th component. This should be fun. Driver in front. We're down on the times. If that was a wheel, that's a problem P6. That's a probably been 6th gear, but I think it's because I'm on the controller. That'll be taken in 5th. And we missed the apex for turn 1. Braking really late for this left-hander. Short shift back up to 3rd. Get all the straight line speed on this straight. We're still down on Vettel's time actually. That's the scruffy final corner. We'll come up to line 500 tenths. Oh, for God's sake, Veerline, get out my way. This is all you need to get start a qualifying lap. Fairline, out of the way, Fairline, move. Off a, this is what they need to change for F1 2018. This is awful. Move, Pascal. Thank you. I'm not gonna make it, am I? I need to have a wild last sector. It's gonna be pretty damn close. We're in the green only just before it goes back down to I'm back on the power as you can. We just got that, but that would only buy that sudden corner cut, which I shouldn't have really done. Let's just quickly start to move on to the qualifying pace, and then after that we'll have to leave it and then get on to short qualifying. Onto a set of ultra soft tyres again. Looks like overcast conditions at the moment, a bit cloudy. Hopefully we'll get no rain, because I want to dry race. We're batting some cars. Vettel on a set of softs now. Couldn't do that. You got to have a really good line through there to take that in 6th gear. Oh, again, it's Kvyat. Move. Kvyat, why are you doing this to me? Don't rear end me like you did to Vettel in Russia. There you go. Leave me some space. You're not called a torpedo for nothing. How was that? I think it was through the first sector. I think it was because of Danik Kvyat. Idiot held us up. Slow Toro Rosso. I am pushing this car right now. It's crazy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm pushing that much. I'm actually... No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I actually did do it. What? No. I did... What? No. No, 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 no. No, you saw that... Guys, what the hell just happened? It said I was... It said on the Delta I was 50 tenths up.
Over the line, your top three again are a Ferrari, Vettel and Sergio Perez. Practice times are on the board then, but no
What has just
points are on
happened?
offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
That's weird. Daniel Ricciardo down in P14. He got beaten by McLaren under. There's jokes on that one. But yeah, let's go to short qualifying. That's a little weird. That's one of the weirdest qualifyings. That's weird. It's very, very, very weird.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn one. It's not an easy one to navigate as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
We've seen in the past how tricky the first corner is. It's not an issue in practice and qualifying, but if you throw a lot of highly competitive drivers at it all at once, you've got an entirely different situation. The smarter drivers will be able to temper their approach and stay out of trouble, but it doesn't mean it's easy.
Some risky words there from Anthony Davidson there. As we head into short qualifying for this USA Grand Prix. Run through the thing, so it's 1-6 wings, 70-70, let's just get the balance. I'm using Tyrrell Limited setup, or is known on his new name as, I think it's Rollers Limitless. We've got 727455 wings. It's a stable setup to not upset the rear end or the front end. 82 and 56. And then not mess with the tyre pressures, only just the rears. It's 21.1. It's just a little adjustment, and 9 on the ballast. So here we go then. Hopefully, we're just going to check now for rain, see if there's any. And it looks like a dry race. So here we go then for this race. Sorry, and we got traffic already. But it's at Sauber of, I'm guessing, Ericsson. Nope, it's Verlaine. Is Verlaine pulling into the pit lane? No, he isn't. We've got a shocking exit coming out of... Is that as fast as lap as well? That won't be for long. I'm gonna have to get him now. Yeah, he's just been beaten by Felipe Massa. Sebastian Vettel beats it, 31. First going to the 31s. This is a good exit. Oh, we're actually up on his time by about 200 tenths, which is looking good so far. Car's not seeming to be unstable at the moment. It's looking good through the corners, so we should have a good car coming into the race. And we get P2. Missed the apex for turn 1 again. I keep missing that apex. I'm not getting it. I'll put ourselves in the wall. And that is us out of qualifying for the USA Grand Prix. I think I just took that too close. I hit the curb. Yeah, just call a car. We still get P2. I can't believe that. Wow, both Hasses into the top 10. Both Renaults into the top 10. And they both got beaten by the Mercedes with Valtteri Bottas. So, yeah, hopefully we can get it back in the race. That was a shocking qualifying from me. And hopefully, I think we won the championship. I'm not actually sure. I don't know if it's until the end of the season, but yeah.
For this race. Good luck.
So it's to finish the race in second and beat Valtteri Bottas. Without further ado, let's go to Grand Prix for the USA Grand Prix.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ocon, Max Verstappen, and Palmer, Grosjean, Magnussen, Bottas, and Fernando Alonso, Massa, and a Ferrari, Daniel Ricciardo, and Kvyat, Sainz, Van Dorn, Nico Hulkenberg, and Marcus Ericsson. Stroll and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So the reason why we've got this penalty is, if you remember back to the start, we actually changed our engine. Yeah, so we got the penalty. We're now paying the price for it. Yeah. I'm going to stop lap 6 and then go to the end on supers. We fill the car up with fuel. 2 laps. Let's go. as we get ready now for this USA Grand Prix. 5 red lights. And away we go. It's Ricciardo that's in P13, gets a lightning start. I've got cars left and right of me. I'm going to back out of that and immediately Kvyat coming storming in like a madman. Who's up my inside? There's no one up my inside. We're going to try and go up the inside of Kvyat into the S section. We're still keeping our nose in. No yellow flag still. He backs off. Nearly career. Yeah, we've careered into the back of Massa. Let's try that again. And I forgot again to change my MGUK. So we're going to be a Daniel Ricciardo for Monaco for this race, I think. But a little bit of worn MGUK. But we're going to slip it down the inside there of Felipe Massa and up into P12. And now we need to chase down Mr. Monaco himself, Daniel Ricciardo. Make easy bearings of him up the inside. And then pounce on Fernando Alonso up into the top 10. So it's a pretty good start here for the lap 1 of this USA Grand Prix. Oh, save it, save it, save it. No, I'm not going to save that. Ain't saving that. The inside of Bottas. Get it. Can we do Max Verstappen around the outside? No. Oh, and then to give us some front wing damage on the way in. Thank you. So the both Hasses still keeping up into top 10. So good for them. One hell of a job. To the midfield running team. Yeah, we missed that by a merry mile. Let's see if we can try and get him back on the exit though. A lot of these cars I'm seeing as well, things like Magnussen, Ricciardo, Bottas, they're all going defensive, and it's like as if they're letting me through. You got Palmer, Grosjean. And then once they do that, they do some stupid things. As what I did. I'm gonna pounce on Grosjean early. And we got the inside and get the move done. Then after we pass Palmer, we'll get some clean air. Just pumping some laps. Again, the back end stepping out from me. it's best to just run rich down the straights, to down the stop, finish straight and this straight, and then I run either lean mix or standard, like just breezing past that runner, and then I tend to run standard or lean down these straights, or sorry, in the corners. So yeah, short shift up to third, get the nose in. So we'll pit at the end of the next lap. Next is Hamilton. Just missing my apexes. Hopefully we can catch Hamilton. Teammates in the pit lane, so I think Mercedes are continuing. So I think it's only Vettel that's in the pit lane. And Vettel's on a set of supers, so he's doing the undercut. Question is, can I take them to the end? Should hopefully. Bit of a risky strategy, but I'm just not getting the best exits in the world, am I? So I'm supposed to be scheduled in the pits this lap. Box's lap. When did last lap time sound like Box's lap? Box this lap. Box's lap. Oh my god, it's engineer. Box's lap. Finally, there we go. It had me like 15 times. We're gonna box this lap anyway. Fit on a set of super softs and respond to Vettel's, and then put it in the wall, because I know I'm gonna put it in the wall. So we're very aggressive there in split lane. And then we can fit on the set of super softs and hopefully get out ahead of Vettel. Knowing Vettel, the storm's passed. Great. We've got a lot of work to do then. It's going to be fun. tyres look like they're up to temperature now. This is not good for me. I need to get ahead of that squabble. Where's Hamilton in all this? I don't know where Hamilton is. I don't know where Hamilton is. Where's Hamilton? Where's Bottas? I'm not really bothered about Magnussen, really. Stroll, gonna move on. Come on. Side by side with Stroll. Yeah, we'll just definitely outpower him and we'll out traction him as well. It's on an old set of old stuffs. Breeze past Pascal Wehrlein and into P8. There's him in traffic. I think that's Hamilton. Yeah, that's Hamilton. That's not good. Virtual safety car has been deployed. Nico Hulkenberg's out of this race. Let's ride on board with them. And what happened? So he's coming up to the straight. DRS is open. So he's trying to pass. It looks like Felipe Massa, and it probably will be an electronic failure. But VSC's been deployed to slow things down.
Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
I've got my work cut out for that was a slight corner cut. Switch to the left, up the inside. We've gone way too deep, and can we get him though into this right-hander? We're gonna run side by side with a bit of wheel banging. What happened actually? Was that fault? Let's run on board with Hamilton. No, Hamilton wasn't affected. Back up the inside. Come on, yes. We get him back up the inside. And now let's chase after Sergio Perez in that Force India. Which I know is going to be very hard to pass. Let's pump in a purple lap. I think, oh, it's both Force Indies that are fighting at the moment, which is good, because that means they get to catch up. Really late on the brakes there.
There's one of Force India cars ahead.
Fastest lap.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:33.4.
So you need to find another 500 tenths from somewhere. Now it's time to get the hammer down. Just chase down these two Force Indies. Hopefully we can get towards them.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.8 seconds.
Carlos Sainz is out the race. It's all going off here at this USA Grand Prix. Probably an engine failure.
Carlton is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 3.1 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1:35.2. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, we got yellow flags up ahead, and I think that's... Ah, I so thought that was Perez. Damn it! I had my hopes up then. I had my hopes raised. God damn it! It was Carlos Sainz pulling over to the side.
Accumulating software for the MG UK. We need to stay out of Ridgefield mode to manage it. Ocon is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 3.9 seconds. You're losing around 3/10 a lap. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a
I can see him. It's just getting to him. I think we're gonna stay out the Pogans.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.6 seconds.
Come on. I can see him, he's right there. It's just getting to him. Just need that little bit more of that Ferrari power. So give me some more. I can't moan about a result. I just need to get a little bit closer. Come here, Esteban.
This is your final lap of the race.
I'm not gonna get him. There's got to be a late dive bomb. Rich mix. Come on, we've only got one shot at this. Come on, come on, come on, Ferrari power. Ah, late dive bomb. It's front wing damage, but I couldn't care. It's Ferrari 1-3. I sacrificed it all. I've got Esteban Ocon all over me right now. Oh, the car's not going to like me through this right-hand dip. Sebastian Vettel wins the Grand Prix. It's his first. It's his couple of wins of the season actually. We're going to come home as P3, and that was it's not the result that the team wanted, but
There were questions at the start of the season as to whether this
I mean-
package could really go all the way. But there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been. And here they are now. The new A great win then for the Maranello team today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. This also means that there's no catching our leader anymore, and we crown a new World Drivers' Champion. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
It's a difficult call, but I'm going to have to give it to the Ferrari driver. They pushed and pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
It may already be wrapped up, but let's look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, good work from Force India this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It was a good race, so thank you guys so much for watching. I've been F1 David here, and peace.